Public higher education in America is the best in the world. That's why we get so many international students that come here to study. It is inarguably the very best education available anywhere on the planet. What's interesting is that over the last 40 years, the trend has been for decreasing support from the state houses and increasing support from other sources. At Southern Illinois University Carbondale, in 1968, 69% of our budget came from state resources. In 2004, 37% of our budget comes from state resources. Almost half of what we used to get from the state now has to be supplemented from other sources. Grants, contracts, sales, services, and gifts are the areas now that tend to be significant resource streams that must be mined. We do have a tradition at Southern Illinois University Carbondale of attending to the needs of first-generation college goers. It is a deep-seated and powerful tradition that changes not only the economy of Southern Illinois, but the economy of the nation. It's been a great tradition here. It's one of the reasons that the GI Bill was so powerful, a tremendous force in shaping the nation, and it literally did. I think that if you track back, it's the GI Bill that allowed JFK to say that in the next decade we're going to put a man on the moon, because the people that put the man on the moon were the people that took advantage of the GI Bill. It's a perfect example of intellectual horsepower at work. And many of those people were first in family to attend college. 40% of our students come from community colleges. 40% of the students enrolled here. We need to find ways to help students make that transition from the community college into the university. The world is changing. We're tuning our ship right now to be more responsive to students like that. And one of the things we need to do is be able to create new kinds of financial aid, new kinds of scholarship opportunities for graduates of community colleges, the same way we used to treat graduates of high schools, sons and daughters of farmers and machinists. There's a whole new breed of first-generation college goers that we have to respond to. And the way to attract them, the way to retain them, and the way to turn them into the kind of force that will help transform the American economy is through scholarship and financial support. That's what does it. People are what the university is about. All of the other trappings of the institution, the buildings, the campus itself, the place, the programs that we offer, they are necessary to support people. And the two groups of people that are most important are faculty and students. If we give opportunity to students, that's going to make the university go. But in order to provide that opportunity well, we have to have the best faculty we can have. Endowed positions in the academic realm are well understood the world over because the best people get them. So it gives us a competitive edge. Even a relatively small endowment can have tremendous power in recruiting and attracting the very best faculty. And when you have good students that desire to learn because they want to change their lives, they want to change their position in the world, and you have good faculty that work with them, the equation is complete. The equation is complete. That's what makes the university go. Whatever happens, when a faculty member walks into a classroom or a laboratory or a performance studio and a student, that is the magic of higher education. If you get good students and good faculty, you have to have good places to support them. Now, the fact of the matter is there are some things you can do under a tree. You really can. And there are other things that you need more sophisticated facilities and private support can help us add to the power of creating places that truly support the intellectual work of faculty and students. They make a difference. And research is the highest form of learning, and to be able to transfer that directly from scholar to student has to happen in well-equipped labs and places that support the newest technology. It's just absolutely critical to the university. Morris Library has been a great facility. It's threadbare now. It's old. The furniture is aging. We still have good holdings. We have excellent staff. But we're now going to spruce this building up, and it's going to be brand new, and it is going to be a diamond on our campus. It is going to be the very heart of this institution, and we're proud of it. And there's a lot of things that we're going to need to do with and through the library in the future. That's going to require even more of a commitment of resources as we build new databases and attract different kinds of staff to handle new ways of processing information. There are so many avenues where people can help the institution move forward through the commitment of resources and energy These are the things that are going to move us ahead. And there's a way for almost anybody that wants to help to engage the place. It begs for it, and it's easy if you start to look around. This is a place that provides opportunity. And nowhere do we see that more profoundly than we do in the first in family to attend college. This is very near to me. My mother was a kitchen cook, and my father a janitor in the high school where I went. I couldn't help much. So I went to community college, and I went to university, and went to graduate school. And I ended up with a world of opportunity that was not available to them. This place, for me, is a microcosm of that concept right here in Southern Illinois. It is a place that really does provide the transformative power of an education to people who seek it. We can't meet everybody's needs, but the people who come here and want to learn, they are going to get the opportunity here. This is just a cauldron of opportunity, and that's one of the reasons that I'm so positively affected by it, and I am passionate about it. I am passionate about it. It would be trite to say that I love the place, but I actually do. In my own way, each in their own way, love the place. And I am very much attached to it over a very short period of time. But for me, when you boil it, what's left on the bottom of the pan is always opportunity.